We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill in this one, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
TJ Friedel leading things off and takes a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, MLB Marte. That one misses, and that's ball one.
It's always an exciting day at the ballpark when you have a pitcher as good as Blake Snell on the mound. I mean, this lineup is dealing with a 6'4" lefty that does a great job of missing bats and has a variety of pitches that can beat you.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Snell is tall, he can throw heat, and he's the type of pitcher that loves to throw his best stuff as much as possible, which includes a nasty curveball.
And that one way outside. And that's ball two. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds, and he takes a strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. Two outs. In the air, right field. Full extension, makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. On the mound for the Reds, Hunter Green.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes. I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Got him swinging. And one out now. Here's Mookie now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
One down, base is empty. Check swing called strike. And now it's even 1-1. And Mookie takes.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Turns and fires to Betts. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, center field. Friedel sizes this one up. 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning, no score. Decisive third game of the wild card round. And now it's going to be Austin Hayes. Snell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. That clips the corner.
Well, one special postseason memory for me, Boog, was facing Pedro Martinez, Game 5 of the ALDS in Oakland. And, man, hit a double off the wall. Great feeling for a guy who would eventually go into the Hall of Fame. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Out to center. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one away. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tyler Stevenson digs in now. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Green back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Teoscar Hernandez in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Just missed. Man at first, 1 away. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
Runner takes off. Line drive. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. First offering, and it just misses. That's to third. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Struck him out looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off the shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Just missed.
1-0.
Top of the third, no score. That catches the top part of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, and that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedl has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. First pitch just misses. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
One strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Ben Wortvet. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he grounds one to the right side. McLean. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. And we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Noelvi Marte. First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw to second. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. Rips that one to right. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, the runner at second here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
That one way inside. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
One out, runner at second. Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
One out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Outside. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fly to left his first time. Up and in, and that's ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. That clips the corner. Right through there, got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. And now the DH, Alex Call. The pitch. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. That one at triple digits.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Fought off foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Upstairs, ball 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Call stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses. Ball 1. Green with a move to first. That one fouled off. Two outs. Muncy hits one in the air. Steer sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Decisive 3rd game of the wild card round. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Snell back to work. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. Stevenson, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jump throw, and they get the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 2 down now, and here is Matt McClain. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one clips the corner.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Nope, that's away.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. That one off the mark. Full count now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Chase Burns, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And the right-hander deals. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one outside. And that's ball 1.
Boog, this offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
The Dodgers trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Andrew Abbott up and throwing for Terry Francona. Santiago also throwing. And he chases that one below the zone. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. It's 1-1.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Hernandez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. That one missed. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Marte makes the catch, and that's the inning. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Inside, and the count is 2-0. That one count is upstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 in this one. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Reds leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Alex Call. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
There's a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel in and to his right and puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and Betts is set down. Here is Freddie Freeman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the air to left center. Steer on the move to the alley. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia preparing to come on if needed. Scott warming up as well. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground right side. Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
That one missing inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 3. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Ripped to right, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next is Cincinnati third baseman, Brian Hayes.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Blake Snell won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New arm out of the bullpen, Alex Vesia.
51.
So up next, Brian Hayes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
The 0-1. Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Stays alive. Backed off the plate that time. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Good job to fight that one off. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That's inside. Late swing, fouled off. Go-ahead run at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's way outside. 2-2. Stevenson, the lead runner out at second. Hayes at first, 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Martinez. And now it's Max Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike. And that's a little bit high. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1 over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of them there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66, Tanner
Digging in, T.J. Friedel, 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Muncy sizes this one up, fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
One pitch, one out.
Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. Inside, just missed.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. One down, base is empty. The other way, pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Miguel Andujar, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that is out of play. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. 0-1 now. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Austin Hayes. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first here in this decisive Game 3 of the Wild Card Series. Slap the other way, foul. And a 1-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Really important at bat coming up now.
Making a move at first. Coming on a pinch run for the Reds, Will Benson. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one almost got him.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's the strike. Headed towards the corner. Pajes on the move, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th at the plate, Andy Pajes. Martinez back to work. Just missed.
That's out the corner.
And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Outside low, and now it's 3-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that's just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Pinch hitter coming on, Will Smith. 1 out, the base is empty for him. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low. 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And off the base of the wall. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Ben Workvet. There's the strike. The changeup missing, and the count even 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Smith stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. They laid it in the 8th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Call. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it. That is the inning. But they push across one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the ninth now in game 3. The Dodgers with just 3 outs to get to secure a spot in the division series. Next. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Blake Trinan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Justin Dean into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Well, one-run game and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Get out of town. He'll take a jog around the bases. And we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Stevenson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 3. And now 2-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to go. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. And another ball. Brian Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
That's the third. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Brian Hayes digs in now. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. 1 out. Bases empty and a run in here at the top of the ninth. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one down the line. Tosses across to first. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Stepping in, Matt McClain.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes brings it in, and that is that. One for the Reds on the homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Brent Suter
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Betts in the box now. Takes strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Oh, 2.
On the outside corner. Got him looking. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Known for his late inning heroics. And he pumps it a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Freeman hits it in the air. Steer turns to the right on the move. And there are 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to send this to extra innings. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A., we're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. That clips a corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away here in this decisive game 3 of the wild card series. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And downstairs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rortvedt down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Miguel Andujar. Popped up Edman. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's going to be Teoscar Hernandez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering down in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Bounce to Andujar. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Just off the inside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's in the dirt.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Three-two. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him! He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brent Suter departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
Tony Santillan.
Next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Andujar. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 3 up, 3 down that time. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. Now it's the DH, Will Benson, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. In for a strike, good slider.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they take the lead. It's 3-2.
A hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
So up next, Spencer Steer, 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 3. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one upstairs.
2-1.
The 2-1. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. That's a little bit low. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And here in extra innings.
3-2.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
So a man aboard. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ohtani throws over, and they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Fly ball down the line. Pajes should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Justin Dean swings through it for strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And that one is lifted in the air. Friedel sizing this one up. And there's one away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Ben Workvet.
Well, you got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Just missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 11th.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Here's a 2-0. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball right side. Throw over to Andujar. And they're down to their last out. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive caught. And that's it. Series over. They are off to the NLDS.